Shalom, shalom, shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Barakahtha, Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the Greatmillstone who taught me the truth according to the scriptures. Who still teach me the truth, right? And out here on the highways and byways, you know. We're prophesying the downfall of America, right? The destruction of America according to the scriptures, right? So let's get into that. Okay. So this is Jeremiah 50 at the top. It says, the word that the Lord spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet, right? And that Babylon is talking about in the scriptures, is talking about America today, right? It says, declare ye among the nations and publish, right? And that's declaring this word amongst the nations and publish it, right? It says, and set up a standard, right? And we're setting up that standard by what? Following the law, statutes, and commandments, showing the Israelite, the Negro, Latino, and Native American how you're supposed to be acting to please the Lord, right? It says, and set up a standard, publish and conceal not. So we're not hiding the words of this book. Say Babylon is taken, right? Babylon talking about America. Bel is confounded, which is talking about the idols. Merodach is broken in pieces, another idol. Her idols are confounded, that's how you know. Her images are broken in pieces, right? And the same images are broken here in America today, right? And they're still being broken, right? It says, because now that we got this truth, we understand that like the whole Christian church, it was set up and they're not teaching you anything in these churches, right? And the secrets weren't revealed onto them. It was only revealed onto the servants, the prophets, right? And that's how it is, and that's how it's gonna be, right? It says, for out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, and that's talking about Russia. It says, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast. There's nobody's gonna be here, right? Because everything's going to be destroyed from this land, right? It says, in those days and in that time, saith the Lord, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together, right? So both the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom are going to come back together, right? That's Isaiah 37:15 and down. It says, going and weeping, they shall go and seek the Lord their power. Right, and the first way to seek the Lord is to find out his name, right? The Heavenly Father's name, right? Which is Yahawah, right? And his son's name is Yahawashi, right? That we that the prophets, they found this out, you know, right? It was revealed unto them, right? Because we can't do nothing if the Heavenly Father doesn't allow us to, you know. Everything we do, the Most High instructed us to do it, right? It says in those days, right? And this is in those days, in the time of Babylon, in the time that Babylon, America is gonna fall. It says in those days and in that time, talking about the end times, right? It says, saith the Lord, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together, going and weeping, they shall go and seek the Lord their power. They shall ask the way to Zion with their faces thitherward, saying, come and let us join ourselves to the Lord in a perpetual covenant that shall not be forgotten. My people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place. Right? Right? They don't, because what? They're not following the true Heavenly Father. Right? Verse 7, it says, all that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries said, we offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord. They have sinned against Yahawah, the habitation of justice, even Yahawah, the hope of their fathers, right? And how do we sin? By they saying in the Christian church, they say, oh, the law was done away with, right? Or they say, or what? Or you can be saved, like the Baptists, they think that you can be saved by what? Being dipped into water, you know? But being saved, it goes further than that, because America, according to the scriptures, is going to be destroyed. So we're looking for that salvation out of this land before this land gets destroyed, right? It says, verse 8, remove out of the midst of Babylon, and go forth out of the land of Chaldeans, and be as the he-goats before the flocks, right? So what we're supposed to get out of the mindset of this place, right? And when it's time to go, we're supposed to be ready, right? Talking about the Israelites, because no other nation is going to be saved but the Israelites, right? The elect of the nation of Israel, right? It says, verse 9, for lo, I will raise and come and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain, right? This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 14. It says, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be set upon earth shall not return again. All right. And these plagues are not going, and those plagues, right, going deeper into the plagues, it says 2nd Ezra 15 and I'll start at the top. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, right? And what? That's even pushing the Son of the Most High, right? Because Revelation 19 and 9, it says, and he said unto me, right, blessed are they which are called unto the marriage supper of the Lamb. And he saith unto me, these are the true sayings of the Most High. And I fell at his feet to worship him. So John, the Revelator, fell at the feet of the angel, right, to worship him. And this is what the angel said. He said, and he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahawashi. And Yahawashi is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. It says, worship God, for the testimony of Yahawashi is the spirit of prophecy, right? For the testimony of Yahawashi is the spirit of prophecy. So what? That's the same testimony we're supposed to be pushing, prophecy, right? Because that's even pushing Yahawashi, right? And we're coming out of his body, his flesh, right? Which are these scriptures, right? It says, 2nd Ezra 15 verse 2. It says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Going back to verse 1. 2nd Ezra 15 and 1. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee, which is the unbelief, right? Because we got a lot of unbelievers in this time. That's why it says that the slain of the Lord shall be many, right? It says, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee, right? And that's not going to happen because what? It says, this is Ezekiel. This is Ezekiel 3 and 8. It says, behold, I have made, let me go up. Ezekiel 3 at the top. It says, moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll, and go speak unto the house of Israel. And the house of Israel are the Negro, Latino, and Native Americans today, right? And their heritage was stripped from them when they went into cargo slavery, right? That was the southern kingdom. The northern kingdom was already here, and they got theirs stripped when Esau was taking over the land, right? Which Esau is the Edomites, the Caucasians, right? It says, so I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll, which are these scriptures, right? And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness, right? And he said unto me, Son of man, go get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak with my words unto them, right? This is Matthew. This is Matthew 22 at the top. It says, and Yahawashi answered and spake unto them again by parables and said, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king which made a marriage for his son, and set forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding, and they would not come. Again he sent forth other servants, saying, tell them which are bidden, behold, I have prepared my dinner. My oxen and my fatlings are killed, and all things are ready. Come unto the marriage. But they made light of it, and went their ways, one to his farm, another to his merchandise. And the remnant took his servants, and entreated them spitefully, and slew them. But when the king heard thereof, he was wroth, and he sent forth his armies, and destroyed those murderers, and burnt up their city. Then said he to his servants, the wedding is ready, but they which were bidden were not worthy. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. Right? It says, so those servants went out into the highways, and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good, and the wedding was furnished with guests. And when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not on a wedding garment. And he said unto him, friend, how camest thou in hither not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless, right? You're an Israelite. You're an Israelite, right? Then said the king to the servants, bid him hand and foot, and take him away, and cast him into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. For many are called, but few are chosen. Right? Right? And this is really talking about what we're doing right now. Right? The wedding is us. We're gonna be the nation of Israel is getting joined back with the Heavenly Father through his son Yahawashi. Right? That's what it's talking about here in Revelation 19. Revelation 19 and and 9. Actually, let's in 7. It says Revelation 19 and 7, right? And this is something that the Christian church never goes into because they don't understand it, right? It says, let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come, and his wife hath made herself ready. Right? Is that talking about the Son of the Most High actually acquiring a wife? Right? No, that's not what it's talking about. Right? The woman is talking about the nation of Israel. Right? The woman is talking about the nation of Israel. It says the lamb is talking about Yahawashi. Right? Verse 8, it says, and to her was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen, clean and white, for the fine linen is the righteousness of saints, and the saints are the Israelites, right? The Negro, Latino, and Native American, that's how you know them today. Right? By their byword. Right? It says, and he said unto me, right, blessed are they which are called unto the marriage supper of the Lamb. Right? It says, and he said unto me, these are the true sayings of the Most High. Right? Right? So what? Matthew 22 and 1. Going back up, it says, Matthew 22 and 1, it says, and Yahawashi answered and spake unto them again by parables, and said, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king which made a marriage for his son. So what? This is talking about the kingdom of heaven, right? The son, right? The king is talking about Yahawah, right? The son is talking about Yahawashi, right? And the woman, or those guests, right, are the Israelites, right? It says, and he sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding, that they would, and they would not come, right? And the servants are the talking about the 144,000, the elect, the prophets of the Lord, right? It says, again he sent forth other servants, saying, tell them which are bidden, behold, I have